Morning everybody, David. Friday morning, I'm brewing. I'm not going to show you this brew. I just want to tell you that I'm just contemplating whether to do a double brew day because I've got a tight brewing schedule over the next month. So I'm currently brewing, if you can see down there. I don't know whether you can. Yeah, you can just see it. There it is, the old Grainfather. I'm brewing a hobgoblin clone for my brother-in-law, Dave. They do a lot for me, so this is my way of repaying them back. You know, I make the beer. I made them some cider, and now I'm making them a hobgoblin clone. So I'm not filming that, but I'm just debating whether to do a double brew day. I've never done one, because it's early, and I reckon I'll be done and dusted by 12, and then I could do another one. And the next one on my list is Ringwood 4X Porter from the Camera Book, another dark beer. So this, as I say, is for my brother-in-law. I'll get back to you if I do that porter. Also, I bought a conical fermenter. I don't know whether you can see it. This is it. Anyway, I'll show you that later. So I'll get back to you. Well, that's that brew done. It's 12 o'clock, just pitched the yeast, dead on 12. That's my new conical fermenter. I went to Love Brewing and bought it in Chesterfield. So I can brew down here in the garage now. I went in to buy a £19.75 plastic bucket with all the little bottle of tap and the airlock and the bung, etc. And they were going to cost £19.75. I came out with this, which was a little bit more than £19.75. So much more that the wife's gone ballistic. She ain't very happy, but she'll get over it. I don't really know how to work this control yet. This is the default screen. So that's the temperature of the wort, 20.7, and the target is 18. I've set it to 18 with them up and down buttons. And it says, sorry, can't get it in focus. It says control status cooling. Obviously it's not going to heat it up until it drops below 18. So at the moment it's cooling. So it was, my original gravity for that one was 1054. Got about 86% brewing efficiency. So that's the hobgoblin finished. So now the decision time. Do I clean this up and start that Ringwood 4X Porter? Decisions. I'll get back to you anyway, tell you what I've decided in a bit. Well, I have decided to brew, so this is a double brew day. I've just had a quick sandwich. This is mint grain. It's Ringwood 4X Porter out of the Camera Book. It's supposed to be about 4.6% ABV. It's 4 kilograms of Maris Otter in there, 400 grams of torrefied wheat, 400 grams of crystal malt and 200 of chocolate. Bit of gypsum on the top, and I've done some water treatment salts. I'm currently getting up to 66 before I start mashing in. My fermenter, it's great this, 20.5, so it's still cooling. Just one reminder, when I started transferring the wort into it, this little valve, I'd been cleaning it out up there. Yes, you've guessed it, I left it open. I looked down and it's all coming out. Luckily I only lost about half a litre, so I quickly shut it. I won't be making that mistake again, so make sure the valves are closed, that one. So I presume that will, oh, it's actually bubbling. It's probably because of pressure in it. But this one is going to have to go in this bucket. I'm going to have to re-sterilise this, because I've been cleaning with it. But I've got plenty of fluid up there. Anyway, I'm not filming brew. I'll get back to you when it's all finished. Bye for now. Right, I'm back. I'm boiling here at the side of me. I don't know whether you can see it. Yeah, I think you've just got that. While it's boiling, this is that Ringwood Porter, by the way. I thought I'd try this Peachy Amarillo IPA, finished at just over 6%. Bloody hell, that popped. Let's see what it's like. Oh dear. I put peaches in this one, if you remember. 1.5 kilos. First for me. I'm always behind other people, but you get there eventually. A little bit of carbonation. I just got a whiff of peach then, just slight, but maybe it were hops and my imagination. Sorry about that. Can you see? I'm sat cold now. It were warm this morning. A bit left in bottle. Yeah, I just put 90-minute hop addition in. Anyway, forget that. I've got an hour and 20 before I put any more in. Nice colour. Bit very good carbonation. Orangey colour, peachy colour if you like. No, not really. No, it's not a bad colour. It's not totally clear, but it's not totally murky. Nice white head, a couple of fingers. No, about three. Been 5 weeks bottle, that. My figure set 6%, but I worked out it were about 6.3. Lots of carbonation in it. So let's have a sniff. Trouble is I've got this thing boiling outside of me. I just get a whiff of peaches. Let's just lift this camera up a bit. But if you remember, it was Amarillo and Cascade, so maybe I'm smelling the Amarillo. Nice citrus, tropical flavours. Orangey bitterness coming through. Anyway, I don't want to make it too long. Let's dig in. Got a spot on my nose there. Have another go. Well, first of all, it's very nice beer. It's a beautiful beer. I know I made a joke about tipping it down sink or going to hospital or one of them black ambulances, but it is a nice beer. And to be honest with you, I have had 2 or 3. In fact, there's a story. I was going to make a video of me trying this a few days ago, and I did. But unfortunately, when I played it back, it hadn't recorded. My finger must have slipped. So I had another bottle, and the same happened again. So I ended up getting drunk, no video, but we'll see today if it works. Very nice. I can't really taste the peaches, to be quite honest with you. Maybe get a bit of aroma, but I think it's more of the hops that's coming through. Yeah. If I was to make it again, which I would, I'd double the amount of peaches. I put 3 kilos instead of 1.5. Now the mouthfeel of it's very nice. It goes down ever so smooth. Hardly any malt flavour. A dryness at the back of the throat, but I've had that before with this grain bill. It was Marisotta torrefied wheat in Munich, and I chucked a bit extra wheat in just to get rid of it. So it's a lovely, lovely thick beer, is that. It's thick. It doesn't taste that strong, but it's definitely going on 6.3. Some nice flavours. Yeah, you get those hop flavours coming out, that tropical peel and that sort of flavour. And as I say, that hits you first, and then you get this lingering dryness on the back of your throat. Good head on it. Gone down slightly, but to be honest with you, that's not going to go down. That'll go down all the way with glass. Would I make it again? Definitely. But as I said, just had more peaches. Lovely them. That is the first time I used Amarillo. I think it were 15 Amarillo and 10 grams of Cascade each time I put them in. I'm not going about recipe again. But well done, David, old lad. when I was younger, brewing them kits in 80s, late 70s, early 80s, they were bloody awful. I never thought I'd make a beer like that. If I had that served to me in a, you know, a real ale pub or a craft brewing pub, I'd be wanting recipe and I'd be all over them. But because I've brewed it, I'm not that bothered. So yes, very nice. Well, I'll get back to me brewing me Ringwood 4X Porter, and I might get back to you at the very end just to sum it all up. Okay. Well, I'm back. It's not a video of me getting drunk. Bloody hell. Oh shit. You saw that one. This is the Hotback Summer Lightning. I'd sucked the other. A bit lively, this one. As you can see. So I'll get back to you when it's settled. We're still boiling, by the way. I have another 40 minutes before the next hop edition. So I thought I'd try and get this review of the Hotback Summer Lightning. But we might have to wait, as you can see. Well, I'm back. I've finally got it in. It's a bit murky. That was a lively bottle. It's been bottled 7 weeks, that. It's out of the camera book, Hotback Summer Lightning. And I've had a few and they've been a bit clearer than that and not as gassy. But I haven't had this in the fridge. I've got it straight off the shelf from behind me. Nice drink. Typical bitter, really, a golden bitter. Get some hop character off it. It's 5%. Yeah, I'd brew this again. It's nice. I prefer a darker bitter, to be honest. But I think this is a nice drink, and it was worth making. Nice head on it. Well, you've seen there were too much head on it, but I think that was just one of those bottles that probably my wife put a bit too much sugar in. She's a bit heavy-handed, you know. You've got to blame somebody, haven't you? But no, it's a nice drink. It's pleasant. It's what it says. It's a golden bitter, some hop character, and it's in the camera book. So yeah, if you fancy a nice summer bitter, brew it. You get some malt and some bitterness and some fruitiness, and you get a kick different to that peachy Amarillo, different style of beer. Some of the other bottles, as I say, have been a lot clearer than that, but I still prefer my Drunken Otter. So don't tell the wife I've done 2 beer reviews. I'm already in the bad books for buying that fermenter, so I'm going to wrap it up now. The conical fermenter's down to 19.4, so we're still cooling. I've noticed some activity up there in the airlock. It's a very tight seal, so I won't be putting Vaseline around the seals. So I'm pretty pleased so far. But I'll get back to you in a week or 2 with the results. So thanks for listening and watching, everybody. I'll get on with me Ringwood Porter, and happy brewing.